They really are the plugs. Like, they have the plugs to the organization. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reni. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy day to watch this video. So on my channel, I do fashion, finance, lifestyle, and much more. And today I'll be talking all about career. Many of you know, I was an intern at a large company here in Canada, and I was able to successfully navigate my way through the program and get a return offer after 2 years of being there. I think that many people do not make the most of their internship and they just take it as a job, but it is way more. It is a great opportunity. So I'm going to tell you exactly how you can make the best of your internship, your co-op, or your apprenticeship. So stay tuned. So the first thing, and I feel like this is very obvious, but the first thing you can do is do your work and do it well. So when you first start, you will get assigned tasks, you will get assigned responsibilities. Make sure you understand all of those responsibilities and make sure you do them to the best of your ability. I think that many interns do the bare minimum. They just do exactly what is asked of them, but they never go above and beyond. So if you can, and as you should, if you're a high flyer, you know, that's what we all are on this channel, make sure that you try your best to do as much as possible and be as effective and efficient as possible. They're hiring you to help them, so make sure you're doing the work. So as I said, learn your responsibilities and then try to exceed those responsibilities. It is a great opportunity to show your value, because oftentimes people see interns as just the campus recruitment team put this intern on my team for the summer. I have to take extra time out of my day to train them for a few hours. It's like, some people see interns as actually a burden, but you need to show that you're not a burden, you're actually a value add to the team that will make them actually want to hire you back. Along with this, make sure you understand the gaps that they're currently facing and then try to solve them and be a problem solver. So for example, in my team, to edit a simple document, they would email the document to one another if they all had to contribute on it. So I suggested something as simple as like a shared drive where they could all edit on one document, or using a SharePoint. This seemed like a game changer. For someone like me, it seemed like this is common sense. Remember, there are generational gaps as well, but if there's something that you can implement, let them know. They will be grateful that you are giving them ways to make their work more efficient and more effective. Another thing along with this is ask for more work after you finish. I know that oftentimes you will get assigned a task for the day and then you're able to finish it. If you're like me, you're able to finish it within maybe half the day. You could technically spend the rest of the day doing nothing, being on your phone, especially with remote work now. It's very easy to do that, but I would suggest that you ask for more work. Managers are very surprised when people ask for more work, because honestly there's always more work to be done, but they just it'll just take longer for them to do it because they don't want to overwhelm anyone and over assign tasks to them. Make sure that you ask for more work. The second thing you can do to make the most of your internship or co-op experience is to learn as much as possible. In what other situation is someone paying you, you have little to no experience, and they're training you as well? This doesn't happen very often, so this is your time to actually take advantage of these learning opportunities and learn as much as possible. So if you have an account with LinkedIn Learning, your company may be able to give you even more courses that they offer through the company. Make the extra time to take them and develop your skills, because when else are you going to get paid to develop your skills? You're going to learn a lot of new tasks, a lot of new things, and you think that you'll remember all of them, but the likelihood is that you will not remember everything that you learned, or you won't remember how to describe what you learned. And then when you actually put that learning into action, I would also write it down. So personally, I have a pat on the back folder that I keep on my desktop, and it outlines everything that I've learned, so all the skills that I've learned, but also all the impact that I have. It's great to have a list of your accomplishments so you can actually relay them back and you can show exactly what you learned, and it will help you in future roles. The next thing you can do to make the most out of your internship or co-op experience is to connect with people. I think that everyone needs to realize that at work, you are not just there to work. Some people do that, but if you really want to move fast and move quickly around an organization, it is crucial that you make strategic connections. So first of all, obviously connect with your boss and your immediate team. So your manager, their manager, and then your immediate team would be great places to start. Ideally, your manager will set up meetings with every single person on your team, and then you're able to have a 15 or 20-minute coffee chat with each of them. But some managers don't do that, so you should take the initiative to introduce yourself to each person by having a 15 to 20-minute chat. I know it can seem intimidating, and don't worry, you don't have to be best friends with these people, but actually just getting to know them, learning about them on a personal level, and then learning about what exactly they do at the company is a great thing that you should do. After you connect with your immediate team and you've gotten to know them, you should then start looking at people outside of your team. If you work in a big organization, this is even easier. If you're working in technology, but you're really interested in a certain part of technology that you're not currently working in, I would ask your manager if they could connect you with someone in that area that you're interested in, just so that you can learn more about what they do there. It doesn't mean that you're telling your manager, oh, I want to leave this team, I want to move to another team, but you're just telling them there's so many opportunities at this company, I would like to explore them while I'm here. If your manager is not willing to do this, then I would also suggest cold emailing. I've done this quite a bit. You can just go on you're on LinkedIn and search. For example, if you're looking for to connect with marketing managers, I would search up marketing manager and then insert the company that you currently work at, and then you will be able to see all the names of people who are marketing managers at your company. Once you have their names, you can now go on your Outlook or whichever email platform you use, and now email those people directly using your work email. This is something that's very underrated. I've been cold emailed by interns quite a bit this summer, and it really works. Especially when you get an email from someone within your company, you're more likely to respond. Last but not least, I would say connect with HR teams. So HR teams are teams like the campus recruitment team, any recruiters really, or there are lots of facets of HR, but I say the recruiters are obviously some of the key people. I would say connect with them. Also express to them that you want to do other things for next year, or that you want to return for next year. Make sure you connect with HR teams because they really are the plugs. Like, they have the plugs to the organization. They know about compensation, they know about vacation, they know about recruitment schedules, they know about all the postings. So HR really are the plug. I would connect with them. The next thing you can do in order to make the most out of your internship or co-op experience is to do extracurricular activities. As I said, we're not just at work to work, we're at work to make connections, meet people, do other things. So there are lots of extracurriculars that happen, especially if you're in a very large organization. It allows you to connect with people across the organization that you otherwise may not have access to. So, for example, if your company has ERGs, employee resource groups, like I know there's the Black Professionals Network, the Women in Alliance, Women in Technology, things like that. This would be a great opportunity for you to join these groups and allow you to connect with people across the organization. It also is just a fun thing to do because you're able to meet like-minded people and you're able to really make meaningful connections. Also take part in formal mentorship programs. Also, again, it depends on the size of your company, but if your company is a large company, most likely they have a formal mentorship program for the interns. It's only a short-term relationship, so there's no harm in doing it. If you want to learn more about mentorship and how you can make the most out of mentorship, make sure you watch my video that is linked in the cards above. Another thing that goes along with taking part in extracurricular activities is going out for lunch, going out for dinner, and going on coffee runs with your coworkers. Oftentimes we want to focus on work, and then when our coworker asks, oh, do you want to go out for lunch with us? We say, no, I'm too busy, or something like that. I know you may not want to go to lunch every day, and don't go every day if you do not want to, but on occasion, try to interact with your coworkers on a level that is outside of work. This allows you to build a more personal relationship, and honestly, people will talk to you on a level that they will not talk to you at the office when you're out of the office. They will share their secrets with you, which is sometimes like, why are you telling me this? But for the most part, people are more willing to open up when you're outside of the office. So essentially what I'm saying with this is take every opportunity to meet with people in an informal setting because you're more likely to build a connection. The second last thing that I'll say about making the most out of your internship or co-op experience is to make a mentor out of your manager. So your manager, ideally, this honestly, it depends if you have a great manager or not, but a good manager will want to help you grow, and they will see this as an opportunity to develop their managerial skills. So the things that you should be implementing is regular one-on-one meetings. I know that time is always an issue, but if you can get an opportunity and ask for this opportunity if they're not presenting it, to have regular one-on-ones. This could be bi-weekly, weekly. I don't like monthly, but if you have to, monthly. just so you can have a regular touch-in, tell them about life, ask them for feedback. Feedback is very important so that you know if you're on the right track or not. Connect on a personal level, all these different things, and asking for guidance and their knowledge about what you're doing and what you could do better. In this situation as well, make sure you tell them your goals. If you want to return to the company next year, tell your manager. If you want to learn about another area of the company, tell your manager. Remember, closed mouths do not get fed. If you want to continue part-time, and this is something that a lot of people overlook, but after your summer internship, you can ask to continue part-time, and many people would be willing to have you work part-time during your school year. So ask about that, but really just use your manager as a mentor. Last but not least, a way to make the most out of your internship is to share your experience with others. There are so many social media platforms that we use. So if you don't know, LinkedIn is a social network for professionals. I would suggest posting on LinkedIn about all the cool things you learned during the year at the end of your semester. You can also post things throughout the semester, but at the very least, I would suggest posting at the end of the year saying thank you to your manager, the campus recruitment team, anyone who you met, your team members, and tag them in the post saying thank you so much for this great opportunity. I learned so much during this semester working at this place, and I can't wait to return next year. You don't have to say that last part if you don't want to, but you can say I can't wait to see what the future holds with this company. Just showing your gratitude and then showing your intention for the future is always a great thing. Because it's public, it looks good on your manager, it looks good on the campus recruitment team, and they will be loving you. In the same realm of showing gratitude and appreciation, if there is an internal recognition system, I suggest sending a recognition to the people that really helped you. So I know at my company we have an internal recognition system, and if I recognize someone, if I send that to them, it also sends their manager, it CCs their manager, which is great for your manager because it looks good on them and they will like you as a result. If you have any other questions about how to make your co-op or internship the best it can be, let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.